right, it's time to get into the Katie Vick episode of Monday Night Raw.
Wow. Yes, that is the only way to describe the show because that is the only thing that happens on this fucking show is the Katie Vick angle.
There's a few other all-timer moments. The Elimination Chamber.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
And Shawn Michaels in a wheelchair is kind of fucked.
This is, of course, from October 21st, 2002. I guess we're in the Triple H reign of terror as he notes very early on here that everyone hates him.
So what episode did we watch here where we were watching something? I remember at the very end they just dropped that randomly at the very end. Hey, you murderer!
Come on out, you murderer!
The show starts off. Fucking Eric Bischoff face at the start of the show.
That's how it starts.
We got a cold open here where Triple H says, Kane, you are a murderer.
Let the truth be told, Kane is a murderer. Kane is a murderer.
So it quickly turns from Kane is a murderer to Kane has sex with dead bodies. Yeah. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. Kane in the promo says it was an accident, and Triple H says, you killed Katie Vick. Okay.
What the hell?
What the fuck is going on here? I don't know.
Kane at the time, like we just mentioned a little bit, was about to hold 3 championships all at one time, just to get an idea of where Kane was at.
IC, and he was challenging for the world title.
Triple H said, yeah, we're going to put a stop to that real quick.
Yeah, in fact, we're going to take away one of these titles forever.
We're going to get rid of the Intercontinental Championship for all time ever.
Fuck that title. I don't want anyone else winning that if I can't have it.
So he murdered Katie Vick, and then in just a minute, we learned that he had sex with her. Dead.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess. Allegedly.
Yeah, well, I guess we don't know. There's a question mark at the end of that. Dead? So we start off the show. Of course, it would not be a Triple H Monday Night Raw episode
about the game
without the Triple H Town Hall.
Of course.
Gotta start that off hot.
Flair's out there with him. There's a sign that they show in the crowd that say the Freaks got screwed, and for some reason I was like, oh, is he feuding with Steiner still too? But the Freaks were, I guess, Kane's fans.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. When did Steiner even come in?
Oh, he comes in fucking
Survivor Series.
He does. So he's coming
right.
Up.
So this next show.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I was actually reading about that because I was interested in what the deal with the Steiner and the Triple H match was. Sure. I think what was that, the Rumble that they had their match?
Yeah, that sounds somewhere like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that pretty infamous match. It didn't go too long or anything, but Steiner was just kind of doing suplexes and Triple H then just beat him. Apparently something was up with Steiner's foot where he was like pretty much his foot was like paralyzed or something. He had nerve damage in his foot or something. Yeah, and he had to go get that fixed. I believe. I think when he left WWE, he ended up getting surgery on it, and then of course he would go to TNA later on. But I guess that's why he was doing. That's kind of why they stuck to those spots that they could do because his foot was so fucked up that he couldn't really do anything else.
Okay.
Still picking up that big fucker for suplexes is still probably not easy on one foot.
Whatever the case may be, I think in the match Triple H was actually Triple H was supposed to be the uber heel here, and whatever reason that match, I'm pretty sure he was cheered. So, I don't know.
It was hometown.
Different era, I'm sure.
Sure.
Triple H says here at the start of the show he would like to say this to all the fans out there, and of course. The writers.
all the writers out
to
there.
The boys in the back in the right.
And just before they did that, they said there's going to be a Shawn Michaels live interview tonight, and he's in a wheelchair, and he has like a Marvel shirt on or something in his fucking picture.
No way, bro. That is the infamous fucking Shawn Michaels One Nation Under God shirt, man.
Is that the one he had in the picture? Because I know he wears that later.
Oh, okay.
But in the picture, I thought you were talking about the shirt on. Yes. No. He does. The One Nation Under God shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's wearing you remember those big dog shirts? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
We're gonna boot.
Yeah. They did a bunch of wrestling shirts around that time, but I think that was just like a big dog. Like football tee.
Doing?
Playing football. He's playing football.
Shit! Holy shit!
That's the power of God and dog.
That's awesome, based.
Yeah, it was God spelled backwards. So Triple H here says he would like to thank all the fans and writers who said that he didn't deserve to be handed the world title, and a big screw you.
Screw you.
Writers.
After last night, which is what, the dirt sheets, right? Is that what that was?
I thought he was talking about the guys writing this show.
I thought it was the people that were burying him online.
Yeah, I think it was I thought it was the dirt sheets too, but maybe he's talking about the script
what year was this,
writers.
2002?
Yeah. Triple H says, after last night, I ended 23 years of Intercontinental title history. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, and there's not a damn thing anyone can do about it.
Wow, what a promo. I do want to just mention this IC title does not go away forever. It actually comes back in May 18, 2003 when Stone Cold Steve Austin brings it back and Chris won the title in a battle royal.
Oh.
Because they were like touting like one show, one champion. Like, all right.
Triple H says that Kane killed Katie Vick. I just want you guys to know this. Katie Vick has nothing to do with the show until Triple H says Katie Vick was murdered. We don't know who Katie Vick is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they eventually say it was like his girlfriend, right? Is that what it was? Or...
It was the girl that would not have sex with him.
All right, so his girlfriend. He says beating Kane last night is like one more nail in Katie Vick's coffin. I don't understand the correlation there.
Coffin was open. We saw it.
And speaking of nailing Katie Vick, Kane's not even here yet. I hope Kane hasn't gotten into a car accident and killed somebody. What the fuck?
Okay.
Me too, man. JR said, is that supposed to be humor? I'm supposed to laugh.
And that's when King goes, oh.
Yeah. It's funny.
Triple H says he has this videotape. And for some reason in my head, I'm like, oh, they'll play some B-roll. No, Flair legit pulls out a VHS.
Yeah, it's a straight up Memorex VHS. Fucking, it's like on a regular ass, just someone just filmed it.
Triple H says he doesn't know if okay, first off, all we know so far is that Kane is a murderer. Triple H says we don't know if Kane had sex with her before or after she was dead.
Yeah, what?
That just came out of nowhere.
Because not only that, he said, I'm going to answer the burning question. No one was asking that question.
That was never a question.
The writers online were saying, what, do you have sex with her?
What do you fuck her? What do you fuck her or something?
Jerry Lawler says, a videotape of Kane having sex. He does that all night. Kane's having sex?
Oh my God.
JR at one point said, shut the fuck up. Like, he's done with it. Can we stop talking about Kane having sex?
Oh no, don't even start on that yet. He says, this is the most graphic and salacious videotape I've ever seen in my life.
Anyways, here it is.
And then the Hurricane comes out and start whooping Ric Flair's ass.
Yeah, the Hurricane is here. Because Triple H mentions RVD teaming with Kane.
Yes.
So you would think RVD would come out here, but the Hurricane comes out here instead.
Yeah.
And attacks Triple H and Flair.
Hamburglar.
He gets up for a second. And then they cut him off and beat the dog shit out of him.
Because he takes the tape. He tries to steal the tape from Flair.
He tries to run away with the tape and then gets fucking clotheslined.
Triple H clobbers him with a fucking clothesline. You
know what's crazy to think about with this? Is that Hurricane never talked to Kane about this.
No.
Because, I mean, if you would have just had a conversation with Kane, his best friend, he would probably say, no, I didn't have sex with the dead body of my non-ex-girlfriend.
No, there is not footage of me fucking a corpse, but Hurricane thought there was.
Hurricane thought definitely there was.
And Hurricane wanted to protect his friend's image.
I've been Kane having sex.
He want to see people.
We're all learning about this right now as Triple H is telling us, for the first time, dead or alive. Oh shit, I gotta get out of here. Stop it. Hurricane had no idea.
Hurricane believed it. That's fucking crazy. I didn't even think about it like that.
What a big dumbass.
Oh God.
Hurricane was trying to help his good brother.
That sounds like Kane. Yeah, I gotta get
out. Right. No conversation with Kane. Kane, by the way, at this point in his career, is a very talkative human being.
He's just a regular dude.
Yeah, he could have just he could text him or call him or
whatever.
Also, Kane's very regular that he hasn't arrived to the arena yet as a regular
Holy
person
hell, I
in a
can't
car.
wait for that. Yeah, that's fucking, we'll get there.
Yet. Yeah.
JR says, and even JR's burying Hurricane. He says, Kane isn't here yet, but his little tag team partner is. What the hell?
Triple H says he's going to show the videotape later this evening, and when he does, Kane's career is dead like Katie Vick, and he's going to have sex with it.
Kane's having sex on video? Tonight?
Would you stop?
He says, don't be a prude. This is cable, JR.
No, Jerry, you fucking freak.
What did you just say? Oh, sorry, that was a Bobby Heenan line. So we move on to the first match of the evening. I don't know how we wrestle after we just learned that Kane is a murderer and a
that is
sexual
the whole
assaulter.
Show is like that. They drop a weird fucking heavy thing, and then here's a match.
Jeff Hardy versus Christopher Nowinski.
Oh my god, AEW's Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Holy hell.
Nowinski is green.
He is super new.
Yeah.
Jeff is wearing an old ass shirt with himself on it. That's pretty cool.
He's glow sticked out of his mind, man.
Oh god, he is drinking so much glow stick juice here.
So start off this match here. They go into an international. Jeff Hardy does a drop down literally in the middle of the ring, which was insane. Sends Nowinski to the outside.
He's gotta give him a heads up, bro. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Drop down in the middle. Fucking, they go out. Nowinski goes out of the ring. Jeff does a plancha to the outside, and Nowinski says,
ref.
"Catch yourself, bitch."
The way I took it was Nowinski got one of his first concussions there because it looked like Jeff kicked him right in the head on the way down.
That was bad.
Lawler, when Nowinski was coming out, by the way, Lawler said, "This is the Harvard fight song," and JR says, "I only stand up for Boomer Sooner."
Yeah, and then JR just went and said, "Fuck Nebraska," and then "Fuck you, JR. I hate you."
Hell yeah. Fuck
Started talking about
Nebraska.
the BCS ratings in college football, and then King says, "Yeah, you're on the BS ratings." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, King." You're so stupid.
Bobby Heenan line.
There's also a Will-O-the-Wisp sign in the front row. That's a deep cut for 02.
Oh yeah, one
really.
other thing. Speaking of commentary, they said King said Jeff's parents were happy when he brought home an F+. But that was good.
This whole match is Jerry Lawler just wondering if Kane actually had sex with a
That's
baby or
right.
not.
The whole show is until they show it.
This is where he starts talking about semen. He's like saying something about semen, and JR's had enough. He said, "We don't talk about semen in wrestling. There is no semen in wrestling." And then they go to a bunch of other shit, and Lawler says, "You ever try to talk to Nowinski?" And JR says, "Yeah, I tried to." That was it.
He said, "If there's no semen in wrestling, how'd I get here?"
Christ almighty. Fuck. Leave me. Shut up.
Oh yeah, Jerry's also really perverted. He's like, "I've seen some videos of my tape, but I don't know if I want to see Kane have
There
sex."
is too much sex talk out here with you.
I just want to see Kane naked. Come on. Huh.
Do you like Jeff Hardy's weird ass Luthez pin?
Oh yeah, dude. I
fuck?
genuinely don't think that they called anything here. I think Nowinski said, "I got some ideas for this," and Jeff said, "I'll figure it out later."
Yeah, I think so.
You got whatever ideas I got for you, motherfucker.
Because this was like, they were like really going crazy here. Nowinski hits the honor roll, and it's not his finish
move,
here.
No, it is not yet.
Jeff just kicks out. Fuck you. I actually wrote down, Jeff does the most uninspired comeback I think I've seen.
Oh my god, it's nothing. Yeah.
Nowinski then goes to use a chair on Jeff, but Al Snow, his tough enough coach. What season was this? 3?
Tough Enough 1.
Wow. Okay. Tough Enough 1.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
tough
he wasn't
enough
Tough Enough
coach grabbed the chair and said, "Hey, maybe don't fucking hit Jeff Hardy with the chair."
Yeah, please don't smash this fucking guy. He's too expensive.
So thankfully, Jeff's a nice guy, and then instead kicked the fucking chair right in Nowinski's face.
He has a concussion 2 of the match.
Jeff then goes for the swanton, but Al Snow drags Nowinski out of the way. Jeff swanton's right on top of the fucking chair, and Nowinski picks up the win.
Chris Nowinski has a pinfall victory over Jeff Hardy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
And then after the match, Al Snow does that Shawn Michaels face when he super kicked Hogan. It was that same kind of face. Al Snow was looking down at Jeff.
You're right.
We go backstage. Eric Bischoff is watching a videotape of Big Show trying to kiss him backstage. Or something.
I don't know.
He's getting dangerously close.
Well, he snatched him up and started yelling at him, and then Bischoff said, someone's knocking at the door while he's watching this, and then come on in. And Big Show walks in, and he's looking real sexy.
No
weird.
way, bro.
What do you mean?
No way. This is Stacey Keebler right here, man. You know what's funny? Every time I think about Stacey Keebler making her entrance on Raw or whatever, this never happens, but for some reason I always just think her theme song is also playing whenever she makes an entrance into a room. Like she's got her own life theme song. Yeah. Oh, here's Eric Bischoff. Hold on, the Big Show's coming in, and just Stacey comes to see. She's got to learn. Stacey wants to referee a match this week.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Eric says whatever. Tell your story walking.
Yeah, go do whatever.
Fuck off. Just not the main event.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's not the main event. Fuck off.
Big Show then no clips in here and says, "Hey, how's it going?" Eric says, "Hey, look, our beef is water under the bridge. I got a match for you tonight. Actually, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
It's a match with Rico."
Rico,
like, oh,
huh?
Cool. Big
Yeah,
Show, Rico 1-on-1. He said,
yeah.
And Jamal. And Rosie, and it's a 3-on-1 handicap match. And the best part is there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Good luck.
Oh, fuck.
That's fucked up, man.
That is fucked up. And Big Show, not only that, man, Big Show was surely going through some shit here. He was extra hairy. So he was having a tough time.
We go backstage again here. Al Snow gets approached by Tommy Dreamer. I don't know what happened here. Last week, Snow helped Nowinski against Dreamer, I guess, or something.
Yeah, Tommy said, he comes up and Al's like, hey, it was never my intention for you to lose last week. And Dreamer said, all right, yeah, well, we're having a match tonight.
Oh, yeah, anyways, kick your ass.
We're having a Singapore Kane match. All right.
Yeah,
Dreamer has his patented American flag WWE shirt on.
With his big pants. With the Tommy Dreamer logo that I don't remember at all. The TD, I don't remember that at all.
Nowinski then walks through a random pipe and drape.
Of course.
Like he just came from somewhere or something.
That was from the ring, of course. He just came from working.
Oh.
We really got to work that in somewhere.
Yeah.
The random
pipe and drape randomly. Any promos we do in DPW from now on, just randomly.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, like the fucking Vince and Rock one?
Yeah. We got to like set one up outside and then like someone just walks.
Don't say this. I'll do it. I will make that happen.
Nowinski then says, hey, thank you for helping me, but don't ever fucking do that shit again. I don't need your help ever.
I didn't need your help getting into WWE, and I don't need it now. Fuck you. Okay.
We go to Lance Storm and William Regal versus Bubba Ray Dudley and Spike Dudley.
Lance Storm and William Regal are here to tell you that they are not in the Un-Americans. But fuck America, man.
We're the non-Americans.
I hate this shit, man. He said, fuck this country. This country is a fucking shithole. Regal says this is a cesspool, and people are even frightened to leave their own house, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And then here comes Bubba and Spike. Now, allegedly, I didn't realize this until this happened. So the match starts. They're fucking around. Bubba hits the ropes. Regal punches him back in the head, and Bubba has like a CTE experience or something. I don't know what happened here, but he like fucking stops and like, ah! Like, and
that's,
then they explain
the story.
He got a concussion.
Yeah, then they explain that he had
concussion
2 weeks before this, so they are allowing him to wrestle still.
Protocol was different.
Oh yes,
Chris Nowinski's still wrestling.
Nowinski was still wrestling. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, this is Bubba's first match back since the TLC
match. What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? Why do you do this?
Out of your mouth, Bubbier?
How do you do that with like? Where do you get that from?
Remember the TLC match we watched with had Jericho in it? Yeah, yes. That's the match where he got CT.
Oh, okay. Yes. Right.
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's come back.
Fucked up.
The story of the match here, I don't know if this is shoot or not, but I mean, I don't know if he actually was still concussed or if he was still seeing
I hope
whatever
not.
the case. But the match was very much the story here was that Bubba is concussed still. They show a picture-in-picture of Kane arriving to the arena.
In full gear. Kane drives around.
I respect the hustle, man.
This is his, I mean, fuck it, whatever. With Kane's everyday attire is Kane mask and full gear. He gets out of his car. Kane has a license. That's even cooler to me. Kane has a license. He's driving around in Kane outfit. And not only is he in full Kane outfit, he pulls his bag out. What's in your bag? You're wearing your gear.
He never takes the Kane outfit off. Remember that time they ribbed him and everyone was in suits and he was in his Kane outfit?
I guess so, man.
What was the overlay on the screen here? Just like
I don't know. They were experimenting here.
They should have just put the damn trusses. That's what people ask for.
Yeah, well.
Bubba hits the Bubba bomb on Lance Storm.
Of course.
And Storm's feet hit the mat before his butt. Oh my God. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that is.
Spike hits the acid drop on Regal, and they actually end up just fucking straight up beating him.
They just win. But that is not the end because Lance Storm has a super kick for concussion Bubba Ray Dudley.
Oh my God. He does the Bubba flop too.
Right to the fucking back of his head, just kills him. Lance Storm grabs Spike, then Regal gets brass knucks and just starts lacing into Spike's stomach with them.
That's so fucking awesome.
Spike is bleeding from his mouth. He is fucked up here. America loses again.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's very wrestling. Remember you're talking about like low blows being wrestling?
Yeah.
People bleeding from their mouth from stomp out too.
Yeah.
People bleeding from their mouth after being hit in the stomach is very wrestling as well.
How this is like the pettiest thing I've ever seen. He's got brass knucks, so instead he says, "Yeah, hold him." Starts punching him in the stomach instead of the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna really let it in on him. Fuck you.
That's awesome. Good gimmick. We go backstage. Trish is getting promo shots done. Guy's not a photographer, by the way. I don't know who this guy is.
He's a guy wearing an I do it till I'm raw shirt.
Don't know.
There's a dude with a camera taking pictures of Trish with an I do it till I'm raw shirt, and he's like, "Hey, great match. What's up with Victoria?" Like, just trying to have a casual conversation
with Victoria.
Just trying to have a casual conversation with Trish fucking strategist with this.
And Trish fucking takes him up on it. Yeah, you know that whole thing's crazy. I got a whole conversation.
You're crazy, Victoria.
Jericho and Christian then come up and tell this guy, he's not a photographer, tell him to hit the bricks.
Christian in his fucked up purple and red and purple gear with a gray beanie on.
He's got the Brett gear. This is sick.
It's insane.
Jericho and Christian tell Trish, good luck in your tag match. There's a 6 intergender tag later.
Right. Which for some reason the timeline was fucked up, so I wasn't sure if Steiner was here or not. I thought it was that Steiner.
No way.
Match.
No. Still got a little bit of time.
Suck my dick or what?
Jericho and Christian say, good luck in your tag match. Hey, you remember when you got on your knees and you barked like a dog for Vince McMahon with your ass out?
They both start barking.
Hey, a chick like that wouldn't sleep away to the top. By the way, Jericho's audio here is horrible. It's like peaking. Crazy.
Yeah, because they fucked up. Jericho and Christian say, we are not suckers.
Yeah. Jericho says, I proved last night I'm not a sucker. And Christian says, yeah, I ain't no sucker either.
Damn sucker. Jericho says Trish wants him, and he says that she can come back to his room and get an injection of his vitamin C. Trish says it's delusional as hell, man. What the hell's going on here? They walked away. Trish said,
she had rabies. She was foaming at the mouth.
We go to the Eric Bischoff town hall.
Well, is it a town hall if it's not in the ring?
That's
it's on the stage.
The Eric, what do you want to call this? The Eric Bischoff.
Wow,
this is like a new segment altogether. This is weird.
That's tough.
Someone had to have been in the ring, so I'll still take it for now.
All right, fair.
Eric says the Hell in a Cell match between Brock and Taker was awesome, but
that's a spectacle.
He has a better match in mind for Survivor Series. He says at Survivor Series, you will bear witness to the Elimination Chamber.
10 tons. No, he doesn't do that.
He actually says to the Elimination Chamber, and then they sit there and they look at him and they sit there and they're waiting for a reaction. Someone's gonna say something about the Elimination Chamber. Just nothing, and then he leaves.
Did they expect the crowd to go ooh ah? Like what the fuck?
I actually don't know what they expect. I think it's supposed to go. You will bear witness to the Elimination Chamber, and it looks out of the crowd. I don't know why they do that shit.
Why did they send him out on the stage to do this weird fucking like do it on the Tron? Why do you, I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird.
Also, Stacy Keibler after that is walking through backstage with a referee shirt on. God, good for her.
Holy G-brush. We go to a pre-tape. Batista is coming.
Holy shit, the human body has over 650 muscles. I don't know why they put that in there.
He does. What?
Batista has all of these muscles. Holy fuck.
Doesn't everybody?
Break this down? That's what they implied.
It should have said Batista has 1,200 muscles.
They implied that he has the same amount of muscles as everybody else.
He's just like everyone else.
The genetic revolution is coming.
Does it say evolution? It says something.
It says evolution, and then it changes to revolution. Yeah.
But we also have the genetic freak coming in like 2 days.
Yeah. Too. The human body has 32 teeth, So does Batista. He's just a man's man.
He does. That's all I said. He does.
He does. What the hell does that mean?
That's
the
awesome,
human body
man.
has 2 feet. He does.
I don't think you were looking at it the right way. It was just trying to make him relatable. We are humanizing Batista.
Muscles.
He knows how to
That
use
statement
them, too.
did the opposite of making him look huge and jacked. Yeah, he's just like everyone else.
He does. Test versus D'Lo Brown is up next. Stacy Keibler is the special guest referee for this match.
D'Lo gets a jobber entrance here, man.
Well, yeah, because Stacy had to get her entrance.
Stacy did get her entrance. How come all referees don't wear the referee shirt like she did, like tied up and all?
I
think that should be mandated. We should make that. Can we make that a DPW mandate that you have to wear it tied style for the referees?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
Stacy Keibler comes out. Biggest pop of the whole match, even between D'Lo and Test. Oh my God, she's a DLC by the way for I think the game. I saw something about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's true. I think it's the Dudleyville, the Duchess of Dudleyville.
No shit. Yeah.
From what I saw.
Wow. Okay.
But wow, yeah, she is crazy. So Stacy helps Test into the ring here.
Jerry Lawler also puts it over by saying, "Do you think Katie Vick was as hot as Stacy Keibler?"
Katie Vick died.
What is he trying to reason why Kane fucked her corpse?
Listen to this. As far as we know so far in this show, Katie Vick was a human being with a family and friends and a life that died in a tragic car accident.
They talk about Katie Vick's family later on too.
Okay, well that was afterwards, which made even less sense.
Oh my God, I can't wait for that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but as far as we know in this show, this was a tragic accident. Manslaughter at the very least with Kane and this woman died. Hey, fucker! What?
Red style? What the hell?
He does.
Katie Vick has 651 muscles in her.
So Stacy gets in the ring. Stacy slaps D'Lo Brown, and that's where Test starts his heat here.
Test is gigantic here, by the way. Holy fuck, he's huge.
He looks good here.
He's wearing the WrestleMania 19 for the GameCube light gray shorts here as well, which was
walks
an interesting.
Just like him too.
He does. Yeah, you're right. Very stiff.
Jerry asks how much you think the referee weighs, and then JR says, "I know her legs are 21.5 inches long."
Great.
What the hell?
JR later also says, all right, so I'll get through the match, but Test hits a fucking big high back body drop on D'Lo. I thought he was going to go like over the ropes. It was crazy. D'Lo's firing up on Test, bump and feed style. D'Lo, the crowd is dead, so you can hear D'Lo yell, "Get your ass up!"
That's awesome.
Which is so sick. D'Lo hits a leg drop on Test. Stacy is very slowly counting for D'Lo's pins here, so I have to believe that everyone's like, "Oh no, don't do it, Stacy." And then JR says, "Stacy's legs are longer than her brain." I don't know what the fuck that means.
You have a long brain, Johnny?
I eat brain the long way.
You got horizontal brain?
I got
long style, hot dog style, hamburger
I got
style
hamburger brain.
It sounds fucked. Who
Yeah,
does? Sounds like a Twitch emote. You got long brain?
Yeah.
Test goes for the pump bandle slam. D'Lo reverses it into the sky high.
Yes.
Stacy's shoe is untied, so
Holy
she's got to
shit.
tie her
Dude, they
shoe.
zoom in on her lace too before she ties it under the camera.
What a
Gets real
great
close on
camera
that.
shot that was. Yeah,
I got worked because I was like, look at her fucking boots are untied. I got worked, big style. Got
Test.
long brain.
Long brain. That's what we call getting worked. Long brain.
Yeah.
Tess hits the big boot. Stacy fast counts, and then Stacy jumps in Tess' arms here.
When fucking D'Lo hits the sky high and she does all the shit, D'Lo backs her up in the corner and says, "What's the hell your problem? You're supposed to count 1, 2, 3." He looks at her, turns away. "Bitch." Holy shit, D'Lo.
D'Lo's awesome. I love that fucker.
This is very subtle. It wasn't like even mad. He just
Dude,
bitch.
the funniest shit in the world is the wait for it bitch. That's like one of like the greatest like comedy spots ever. Oh my god, just like waiting 3 seconds. Bitch.
Yeah.
Stacy jumps in his arms and they leave.
JR says, "You ever see Earl Hebner do that to somebody?" Yeah.
I think Tess should get cucked by Steiner here very soon.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think that's probably
that might be. Yeah. You're telling me that WWE would cuck Test?
Oh my god, dude! I didn't even realize how quick. How quick did this happen? Because it was like
it's pretty soon.
Stacy's like, I'm with Tess now, and then Scott Steiner comes in. And she goes, I'm with Scott Steiner now. Give me that.
It's not even like she didn't know who Scott Steiner was. They worked together before.
You're right. They did.
She was waiting for the right time.
They do the testicle thing right after this, right? Isn't that what happens?
Yeah, but that's a face thing, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, weird time. Sure. Anyways, get cucked by Scott Steiner. Steiner style. We go backstage. Victoria is with Terry. Terry says, Trish says she didn't sleep her way into the WWE like you said.
No,
Victoria,
hold on.
No way. No way.
You call me a liar?
Goldust comes up to her and does his fucking thing. I mean,
he's mimicking her for some reason, wearing a wig. He's just hanging out backstage with the wig on.
Victoria's pissed. How dare you, Goldust, do that to me?
He said, whoa. And the truth is, girlfriend, you crazy. I don't know why he's doing a Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that either. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Booker T walks up and says, what up, dog? Booker, what's funny about this time is Booker is like, he's so out of it, but he's still having a good time. So everything that he does is over.
Yeah.
This is definitely a far cry from the old Booker that we saw, WrestleMania 19, at that point up to that. He knew where he was at, with this, and he was having a good time.
He didn't have to try to get over, though. He was just so over.
He's just naturally funny and charismatic. And, Booker says you can't spell Jericho without the H-O. Ho! Booker said, okay, listen to this. Booker says,
I was confused by this one.
No way, this is awesome. Booker T says he's going to give Jericho, just give Jericho a taste of vitamin T straight up his punk ass like a large mouth bass.
Okay.
Now can you dig that?
I thought he said vitamin P, so that's where I was lost at. I'm going to give him vitamin P
technically that's
right up his ass.
That's kind of what he was, that's what he was implying, I think.
Okay, I see.
But he calls it vitamin T, though.
Sure, which is a lot better, yes. And then Goldust smacks Victoria's ass and then walks away.
Booker basically implied he has sex with fish.
Damn.
Booker says he's going to give Jericho a taste of vitamin T straight up his punk ass like a largemouth bass.
Largemouth bass style?
Oh, what do you mean? What up, dog?
Women want them, fish fear them. I think it's very obvious.
Insanity here, man. Booker is so fucking
He's the
sweet at this
best.
point.
Yeah.
I remember watching at this point, and Booker was like one of my favorite guys at that time because he was just so. And not only was all his shit so Booker, like if you saw him wrestle, no one wrestled like Booker T wrestled.
No. I mean, even later on, I mean, like no one's throwing a spine buster like Booker T. You could, but it wouldn't look the same.
Yeah, you're right. WWE Raw is brought to you by Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee,
Atari's Godzilla,
Greyhound, and Snickers.
Victoria does not have her cool theme here yet, by the way, as we go into this Trish, Booker, and Goldust versus Victoria, Christian, and Chris Jericho match. Christian also no pyro. What the fuck?
Oh, that is weird. You know what? I didn't even realize that until you just said it, but yeah, I guess not.
But is this the point where they took it away from him, or is it just they pick and choose where he gets it?
I'm not sure of the timeline there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Booker very, very over here, even though they've done everything they can to stop this guy's momentum. It just ain't fucking happening. It just ain't happening.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, no way. Victoria and Jericho put the boots to Booker on the outside here while the ref's distracted, which is the funniest shit in the fucking world because you just have Victoria just going to town on Booker T on the outside.
Just trying to stop him out.
Trish hits a crossbody on Jericho for a 2 that looked like she was going for a goddamn Kane line at first.
That's what I thought too. And Christian dragged her out of the ring, I believe, right? Is that what happened there?
Yeah.
Just before that, Booker hit that fucking crazy fucking spine buster and just put his whole ass into that one. He just
there's no way to give that as ever just fucking kill him.
No, it's rough. It's like Alabama Slam style except worse.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
Fuck.
Goldust goes to kick Jericho in the nuts in the corner here, but Victoria stops him, and then Goldust kisses her on the lips.
Yes.
And pushes her into Jericho in the corner.
Jericho gets crotched on the rope.
Trish then hits Stratisfaction on Jericho out of the corner before Jericho cuts her off immediately with this stiff-ass line.
He took her fucking head off it. Christian hit Goldust with the tag title, and that's where Goldust went, by the way. Goldust went to the outside. Booker bumped Christian, went to fight him on the outside. Stratisfaction. Jericho fucking... Holy shit, he clotheslines the dog shit out of her.
He should have done that while he locked her in the fucking lion tamer.
Straight up lion tamer, too, by the way.
It was lion tamer, knee and everything into the back.
Crushed her with it, man.
She taps, and then he said, I'm going to just hold this in here for another minute.
And then they win, and on the outside, Jericho says, I'm no sucker.
That was like the whole fucking feud for this is I'm no sucker. You remember? Because we were watching something else. It was Jericho and Booker. It
probably was the one where they said Kane's a murderer.
It actually might have been. I'm not a sucker. You're right. Yeah, that was the whole thing. I'm a famous musician.
I'm a rock star.
I remember trying to get that over. He had a shirt. I'm a huge rock star.
Yeah, I'm a sports entertainer. Yeah.
GFY.
Oh, brother.
Booker Harlem sidekicks Jericho, gets her all, blah, blah. They move out in powder. It shows the WWF website. Here they said, look at fucking this, man. Look what we built. We did this all HTML.
Look at these buttons. Look at these buttons here. Just bite this on here. Look at all this shit. Undertaker's bleeding on this son of a bitch. Just before that, Triple H is in the production truck, and he says, "Don't play this tape until I tell you to play the tape." And he leaves, and he's laughing, little freak. They show Jerry Lawler and JR, and Jerry Lawler's haircut is fucked up. His tiny little bangs and shit.
I hated that haircut. Oh my god,
that's like a young kid in the South, man. Like where your mom cuts your hair and she just kind of gives you the bam bam. Get out.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
They go to backstage where Terry is standing outside of Kane's locker room, and Terry says, "Kane is a friend of mine." And after we see this footage, hopefully Kane will talk to us. Now, Kane is still refusing to talk to anybody about this tape, which is making it seem like Kane thinks there's actually something on this tape, which is fucking insane. Why does Kane not just come out and say, "Hey, I didn't fuck anybody. I'm a virgin."
That's what they should have done.
Yeah, I've never fucked ever, bro. But no, Kane slams the door and will not talk to anybody.
I like how Kane and Terry are friends, like really humanizing Kane as like this real good person.
This is my friend, Kane.
That's like a cutscene you'd see backstage in SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah.
Kane my friend Kane.
Drop the amble on him. All right, so now it's fucking time.
Holy hell.
Time for the tape. Triple H says, I called Kane a murderer, but he's worse than that. He's a sick freak.
He's some kind of sick freak.
Okay. So roll the footage. There is a warning at the top that says,
yes,
if WCW was here, you might want to go watch that instead.
Please.
WCW should have never died ever.
Yes.
No way. October 9th, 1992 at 2:30 a.m.
I was not born yet.
Me neither. Wow. Tony, you were alive.
Tony was 17.
I never even watched Raw. I've never seen Raw in my life.
What?
A guy in a red shirt and a Kane mask with bootcut jeans.
This is Kane. What are you talking about?
This is Kane.
It's at the funeral parlor.
He opens the door and goes, "Hey, is anyone here?"
Bro, he says, "It's me, Kane."
It's me, Kane.
Hello, Katie Vick. It's me, Kane.
It's me, Kane. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
This is fucked up.
Before it gets super fucked, this part fucking made me laugh. He fucking walks in and he stops. He looks over and there's a casket, obviously. And he does the Kane tilt his head to the side, and he does the fucking adjust his hand with the glove. I thought that was fucking tremendous.
Attention detail is great.
This is true. Okay, it's Triple H, by the way. I don't want to get it twisted here. This is very Triple H doing this.
It is Triple H voice too. He has at the end. You didn't have to die.
No, I thought it was Kane. It looked very convincing. You remember when Kane's 92 run with the half Kane mask?
Of course, I remember that. With the shirt.
With the shirt, yeah, exactly. This is like a 5-minute segment of Triple H dressed as Kane talking to a dead mannequin and talking about killing her because he couldn't touch her titties. What the hell is going on here?
So by the end of it, it's definitely a skit.
Yes.
The way Triple H comes off of it, but yeah, this is ridiculous.
Also, while I have headphones on listening to this, I turned the volume like all the way up because I was like, I heard something in the background. I think they were doing commentary because I think I heard JR and King's voice in the back. But it wasn't coming. It wasn't coming through. Like I think they muted the commentary track for this footage, but I don't think
you can still hear them.
But I don't think they knew it, and they were doing like play-by-play on it. I think.
Wait, what?
No, they're actually next door with the parent.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could hear them talking in the background.
That's Kane over there. As God is my witness, that is Kane.
What do you guys see? Some big red freak walking up there. So
yeah.
Having sex.
He's about to go fuck your daughter.
He does.
That style. Yeah.
This Katie Vick doll is still in the school uniform, by the way.
Of course, because they, that's what you do. You keep her in everything she died in, like her bra and her cheerleader outfit. Yeah, man.
Fucking laundry.
That's what they do. Yeah. Then he starts arguing with the fucking corpse. He says, "This is your fault, and you know it. So you didn't love me when you were alive because I was some burnt up freak." And then Triple H starts grabbing a corpse's titties and they blur it out. That was where you draw the line? This is the problem. Yes, blurred out titties.
Dude, the way you have to really watch this to understand this.
It's fucked up.
The cadence that Triple H is speaking in is
it's supposed to be Kane.
Is crazy. Because he talks to the doll. He's like, "Hey, Katie, hey, baby. So you're in your little cheerleader outfit. I used to watch you bounce up and down." Nah. What the?
Yeah, Katie, you're kind of stiff. Speaking of stiff, maybe I should do what I always wanted to do.
92 Kane, of course. Look just like
92
this.
Kane half mask, jeans and red shirts.
92 Kane.
Look crazy, man.
Triple H is the world champion of the company. He's supposed to be top guy here. Well, sure. Kane is lined up for a world title shot.
3 titles.
He's about to have 3 championships, and they are representing him as fucking a corpse here. And then he takes his shirt off, and he takes his pants off, and he's wearing, I don't know why he did that. Well, he's just wearing a white thong.
That's what he wrestles in.
Yeah, he was doing, maybe that's what Kane wrestles in. He was going full Kane. And then he mounts the mannequin. And then it cuts to blurry, white tinted with porn music,
like dream sequence,
music video
kind of stuff.
Sure,
yeah,
yes, music video style dream sequence of Kane fucking dead Katie Vick, and he says, "Oh my God, I did it! Did I do it? Oh my God!"
This bit goes on for like
forever.
He goes, "Oh, you kidding me? I really did. What's that?
What's
that, Katie? I did it. I really did it."
And he grabs her head, and he pulls brains out of her head. And he says, "I screwed your brains out." And that's how it ends.
Or is that the camera?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I guess then I was desensitized to that shit because I was just out of the Attitude Era. So I was, not surprised that crazy shit was going on. But this is insane.
This
shit
was
here,
insane.
Man. Do we ever know whose idea this was? Like, did anyone ever get blamed or
so by the way,
for this?
This was after Triple H already beat Kane. So there was just him kind of just fucking with Kane at this point. He already beat Kane. He already retained the title.
Yeah.
Bruce Pritchard actually talked about this before. Apparently, according to Pritchard, the original plan was to introduce Scott Vick to WWE, which was Sick Boy in WCW.
Holy shit!
Okay.
What?
Yeah, he was going to work with either Kane or Triple H, is what Pritchard said. And then he had some really bad dark matches, and they said, "Yeah, never mind, we're not doing that shit."
By the way, an hour into the show, the show has Triple H wrestles on this show.
Oh my
Kane
God!
wrestles on this show.
Yeah.
and abides by the rules. They have a tag rules tag match on the show.
Yep. Yes, sir.
This was a Vince McMahon idea, right? Was this what we're getting at?
I
Vince wanted,
imagine so.
Yes, so it was a way to introduce more soap opera based stuff on the show. Whatever soap opera this motherfucker's watching.
This was around the time when they were hiring all those writers, right? Like Hollywood writers and stuff, I think, at the time. Yeah.
So of course, Kane was drinking, and she was drunk driving, and then ran off the road, and the animal jumped in front of them, so he swerved out of the way, and then he broke his arm, and Katie died, and it was an accident.
Right.
Yeah, as Kane came out and said all that, Triple H said, "Oh, boo-hoo, you killed a woman."
Okay.
And then that's the angle.
After, not only does he beat Kane, but he also eliminates the Intercontinental title from existence. That's gone.
Kane never beats him, does he? He never does anything. Do they have another thing?
No, dude, the angle's already over with that. So yeah, Triple H, because Coach asked Triple H at one point in the feud, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Because I want to fucking expose Kane."
Because the next pay-per-view is Survivor Series, and Kane's in the chamber, but Triple H doesn't lose to Kane.
No.
Here's actually, I actually have some lines here from a couple of different wrestlers because they were asked about the story and what they thought about it. Honky Tonk Man said it was a horrible, sick nonsense. JJ Dillon said, "Boy, whatever they were drinking or smoking when they thought of giving birth to the hand, it had to be on the same day when they were as high as this shit." When That's Bill awesome. Apter said, "That got me to the point where I wasn't sure if I was going to continue watching WWE."
Holy shit.
Road Warrior Animal said, "I must have missed that one."
Yeah, that's even more insane. If someone tells you about that and you never saw it, like, it must be shell-shocking.
Apparently, Stephanie McMahon apologized to Kane when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if I saw that or not, but
you waited that long?
Yeah, it's only 20 years, man. Bruce Pritchard said it was a group effort between him.
Bury everybody.
yeah. Bruce Pritchard says here it was him, Vince, Brian Gewirtz, Michael Hayes. There's no finger pointing because it was all of us.
Yeah,
but then he goes on to say Vince was definitely the ultimate decision maker on this one.
Yeah, we're all passing the bongs, doing the crack and
holy fuck
lines.
Then you're gonna fuck her brains out.
That's totally like a Vince thing. Like,
I'm sure.
Yeah,
he was probably there watching it. Yeah, put on that white thong.
He's probably back there like, give me more.
Yeah.
You're not fucking her good enough.
Let me show you. I bet Vince showed him.
They probably did a trial run. There's a trial run with Vince in the casket.
Let me show you how to do this.
He says that the idea of the vignette was Hunter was going to do a spoof of something. A spoof implies that there was something that he was spoofing, but I'm not entirely sure what he was spoofing. Bruce doesn't actually say. He says they got to the funeral home to shoot this. It's him, Vince, Triple H, Kane, and some crew members.
Some crackheads.
A lot of the crew members walked out of the shoot because they were highly offended by the subject matter.
Really?
And then after the shoot, most of them quit and they never saw the crew members again.
Holy fucking shit.
Which is crazy.
They weren't made for this business. Don't you want to be a sports entertainer?
You be a cameraman or a WWE photographer. They were having a wake for a gentleman in the next room over as Triple H was going, "Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like that?" Yeah, it says there was accordion dividers in the room, and next door, he said there was a wake for the gentleman in the next room.
Woo-wee. Wow, holy fucking shit.
Crazy that anyone let them film that in there, right?
Money talks.
And they said they shot it. It went great, and then Vince said, "God damn it, I love it. That's perfect."
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's do it again.
Oh my God. That's
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're supposed to take it as a spoof too, as Triple H shows after the VHS ends.
He's laughing.
He's laughing. And he said, "What a sick freak."
But it's still, it doesn't really line up because he says, "What a sick freak," and does a weird fucking like weird fucking laugh. I don't know what I don't know what it was. But then Terry tries to interview Kane again, but Kane like still won't answer the door. Kane, that wasn't you.
I think the line should have went, Kane should have answered and go, Triple H is a sick freak.
Yeah, what a fucking weird bastard.
He
that
set
was.
up a camera and filmed this himself, this weird freak.
Yeah. Hey, that wasn't me. that was not me, man.
That was obviously Triple H.
He should have just started roasting him back, dude. Did you see grab those titties on the doll, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, little freak, yeah.
Then he wins the world title. That's what he should have done, just gone into business for himself.
Just bury Triple H being a weird bastard, and then to give him the belt. Yeah, that'd been awesome.
So known for this, like the Katie Vick thing was a real thing. Obviously not the sex thing, but the driving thing was real.
I think that's actually a part of Kane's story is that he killed somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, Kane. So Kane says that Kane cuts the promo and says that he killed Katie Vick.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if they retcon that. I assume they did.
Probably not.
They just move on, never talk about it again.
Yeah. Anyway, Al Snow time.
No. How do you follow that? Fuck.
Dude, that was the most fucking. That's even the crazier part to me. They do this fucking crazy fucking angle. Maybe that's what it was, James. Maybe they just thought that everyone's gonna think it was fucking hilarious and wouldn't like take it serious. And then they go to an Al Snow Tommy Dreamer match after.
Yeah. So the history of this too says that people called into the network and were like, "You guys need to take Raw off the air."
Oh wow!
There was total backlash from not only the network but from people watching the show. They were disgusted. I thought this was just the worst thing ever. Which is like WWF at the time did not need any more fucking issues like that. Which is why I don't. If they never retconned it, they definitely walked it off. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, the problem with this,
they go into HHH and Sean, so they're like, "Fuck this, let's get away the fuck away from this."
Please, goddamn.
The problem with this was that like it wasn't corny enough to be like a comedy thing. It was just like it was like too serious. I think the way that it was filmed and shot and the way they did the whole thing. Like if they were going to
say how it is, man, it wasn't funny.
No, at all.
No. If they wanted to make it funny, they should have had Triple H as Kane chokeslammer and Tombstoner. That would have been
like
awesome.
Actually pull her arm off or something. Oh, because of the mannequin, something stupid.
Like, what's the bit here, man? It's like
Triple H talking about there was no bit.
Triple H talking to the boys. I'm gonna go fuck this doll, man.
Yeah,
maybe there's a bet between the boys, like. They played a card game back in the APA room.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like. Why he should have just did Kane's spot, like throat thrust, sidewalk slam.
Like when he first walked in, he was like, caning it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Then it just turned into Triple H and Kane Mask having sex with a doll. And then Triple H are like, Kane's weird, guys, right, guys? Kane's weird.
Fucker, yeah. No, dude.
You're
that was totally you. You weird bastard.
Coach just said, no, dude. You're a fucked up.
Someone should have called him out on it. Why didn't nobody say, why the fuck did you do that, you creepy freak? What's wrong with you?
You guys, look how funny this is. Triple H is over there fucking nailing this stuff. Look, guys. Everybody in the room is not even paying attention. Guys, look.
If The Rock was a part of this angle, shit. Triple H's career would be over.
Oh my god, you're lucky Rock didn't just walk out on his own accord. Hunter,
what did you just do? You're over here now, fucking corpses. You sick freak. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Also, want to just add this one little at the end. Triple H was the world champion. He was the face of the brand.
2 months ago, he wheelchaired Shawn Michaels with a sledgehammer. So, anyways, here's Al Snow.
Yeah, Al Snow time. Not only that, it's a Singapore Cane match, and it's just Singapore Canes are legal. It's not even like how ECW did Singapore Cane matches where the loser gets caned. It's just these are legal.
Not one on a pole or anything. Nothing. Just use these. So yeah, they whack each other with Singapore Canes.
Yeah, it's Dreamer and Al Snow. Dreamer fucking up Al Snow's legs, and then here comes Christopher Nowinski, and he has a Singapore Cane. And Al Snow goes to shove Dreamer into the ropes where Nowinski is. Dreamer ducks under between the rope, and Nowinski hits Al Snow so fucking hard in the head with the Singapore Cane that it bends. It is very hard. Holy fuck. Yeah. And Tommy Dreamer gets the win.
Yeah, okay.
How else do you consume that match after seeing Triple H fucking corpse, man?
Yeah, and you just had to sit in the arena and watch that and go, oh, Al Snow's here. It's weird. It's like no matter how much we really talk about this, I feel like there's still more to talk about. Okay, so here's a little bit more on this.
Oh, shit, okay.
Vince McMahon has said that he wanted to rerun the Triple H necrophilia angle on the October 21st show later in the show, but a lot of his advisors were dead set against it. Then he didn't do it.
Wait, as in show it again?
Yeah. You wanted to show it one more time.
Let me try that. I don't think you guys got it, what we were doing here. You didn't laugh enough. Can we try that one more time?
So TNN's mailbox was overloaded, registering about 1,300 negative phone calls before they just stopped recording it, which is just...
That's a lot.
Crazy. Yeah. They called TNN the Necrophilia Network.
Oh, shit.
Which,
that's
you're lucky the show didn't just get canned right on top of that.
You're lucky
bro.
Twitter wasn't around then.
Yeah. Oh, my God. 11% of the viewing audience turned the show off after the angle.
Wow.
So they didn't even get to see Al Snow versus Tommy Dreamer.
Damn it.
This was the largest audience loss for a segment on Raw or SmackDown in over 4 months.
That's not that long.
Yeah, you're right.
What happened 4 months ago?
There was one angle where Hogan crashed into the ambulance, which we've talked about on the show, I believe.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
They lost 1.6 million viewers.
What?
Really?
They lost any viewers for that?
Yeah, after that
kicked ass.
Yeah, well, there you go. And then, of course, from the same week, they signed Scott Steiner to a contract.
And people tuned out for that?
They tuned out for the, which is...
for Scott Steiner?
They tuned in for Scott Steiner. Okay. That's the boy right there. Hell yeah.
The freaks.
What an absurd time.
What a weird bastard.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't even understand the soap opera thing. I mean, I guess they've always tried to do that, right?
Sure. They're always trying to be that. Yeah. But
they went to the deep end early on this, right? It's like just stepping into the pool at the 10 feet line and going, oh, fuck, I forgot how to swim.
It's not hot.
Yeah, this is that's fucked, man.
Yeah. They don't talk about it for the rest of the show. They just go on as business as usual. And then Triple H and Kane are in a tag match with tag rules at the end of the show. And
that they follow.
Just what the
fuck? So we go into Rico, Jamal, and Rosie versus Big Show.
I don't remember the 3-minute warning theme having an Eric Bischoff intro to it. That was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
They surround the ring on Big Show. Of course, the numbers game on the Big Show, which is classic Big Show match.
Yeah.
Big Show comes out here angrier in his entrance than Kane does during his.
Yeah. And the payoff for this is amazing, by the way.
This is tremendous.
So Big Show fires back, fucking knocks Jamal and Rosie out of the ring. Get the fuck out of here.
Rico too, I think, gets knocked out as well.
Rico actually starts firing shots. I thought he was definitely going to play around Big Show, but for whatever reason, he really just stepped up to his ass and just started swinging on it. That was pretty cool. Yeah. They played out for a little bit, and then Show, of course, Jamal and Rosie get back on top. Show fires back on both of them again. Big Show hits a choke slam on Jamal here and ends up winning.
When they were on the outside, at one point, Rico's trying to get the huddle. He's like, let's circle his fucking ass.
There's nothing you could do against this fucking guy, man.
Yeah, Big Show wins, Harry style here.
So anyway, nothing about the necrophilia thing. Anyway,
no way, it's Shawn Michaels style.
Shawn Michaels.
One Nation Under God style.
Oh my God. Shawn Michaels is rolling around in a wheelchair. Just so we all fucking understand this shit. Shawn Michaels is rolling around in a wheelchair. He's fine.
Well, we didn't know that.
Shawn Michaels rolling around in a wheelchair. I know, but he's kayfabing that he's still in a wheelchair to everyone around him.
Fucked up. Oh.
In theory, he flew to the show.
I got on the fucking plane first, too.
A wheelchair? Yeah. He had to call for a wheelchair, accessible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's kayfabing the whole way there.
One Nation Under God.
One Nation Under God, man. This shirt is fucking nuts,
legendary.
bro.
Legendary, bro.
It starts under his titties, man. One Nation Under God, under his titties, bro.
It's
Crazy.
not even a fucked up print. He has multiple of them.
That's on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We go backstage. Coach asked Show about beating 3-minute warning.
And Big Show is sweating like a bastard.
He's had a crazy match, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Eric comes up and says, you can't interview this piece of garbage. He's been traded to SmackDown.
What the hell?
Eric says, you wrestled your last match on Raw.
Yeah, Big Show says, yeah, well.
Yeah, well, who fucking cares? Show looks at Coach, and Coach's like, oh, man, sorry about that, bro. Yeah, don't feel sorry for me. You still got to work for this guy.
He says you got to work for that asshole.
And for some reason, Hurricane's just hanging out back here, too. So, hey, guys,
Hurricane backs up a car.
Hey, how's it going?
Gets out of it, pops the trunk, and then stands there arms folded Taz style. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, you little green freak?
It shows footage of Triple H. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, earlier Triple H had sex with a doll, but anyways, Triple H also used this sledgehammer on HBK back at SummerSlam 2 months ago.
Paralyzed him.
Sure. We get the WWF World segment. Shawn Michaels is cutting a promo in front of the
to the Shawn Michaels theme song
in front of the world crowd.
Shawn, he's wheeling.
Shawn went home for 2 months and came back and said, "I got a big angle coming up, dog." JR is talking to him. They got a feed going on here. JR says, "How do you feel, Shawn?" Shawn can't fucking hear nothing, man.
The crowd's HBK. Yeah, they don't know nothing.
Shawn says, "Hey, I heard I got a main event angle coming up, so I'm coming back."
I got nothing else to prove until I realized that I got to wrestle.
Where he goes,
his whole career.
I got to take my ball and go home for 2 months. I'll be back.
I got one more in me.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. He calls up Vince and goes, "Yeah, I got one more match, don't I?"
Nobody better than Shawn Michaels.
I hear you guys need a world champion.
Yeah, I got you.
After that happened, Shawn, get back here quick.
So I got to get a haircut real quick. I'll be back.
I need my seamstress is making poop shitty.
I can only afford one letter on each side.
You're lucky Vincent just send his ass home.
Yeah, how did Vince not see him with that haircut and brown tights with blue lettering and not send his smacked ass looking ass home? Holy fuck.
Putting on Kane, man. I don't know.
He's fucking Shawn Michaels. He could get away with whatever he wanted, man. Vince didn't care.
I guess so, man.
I don't know, man. He's just a different
one
person.
nation under God.
True.
All right, so yeah, he's wearing this fucked up shirt, man, which is actually funny because it ends up being in the video game.
That's so sick.
Yeah, which it is also starting halfway down his chest in the video game, which is hilarious.
Yeah, of course.
This is like a pro wrestling tees type shirt, man. It's fucked up. Shawn says giving up is not an option, and Triple H needs to understand: don't hunt what you can't kill.
I forgot about that line.
Shit.
Holy shit.
GFY.
Shawn takes one leg out of the goddamn chair, then takes his other leg out of the chair. He's like, I've been rehabbing. Leaps out of the chair.
And he pushes it back so hard that it definitely hit somebody in the front row.
Oh, no, really?
He says, somewhere down the line, I'm going to get Triple H. It might be on Raw. It might be on SmackDown. I don't know. I'm going to get him. And
HBK is going to get you. Thank you, God.
Anyways.
Shawn, did you not see what Triple H did earlier on the show? Do you have nothing to say about Triple H fucking a corpse on the show?
Hunter used to always do that.
DX style? Oh,
Hunter used to always do that.
That's just Hunter.
Shawn needed the blanket that Kevin Nash had over the casting where he stood up.
Yeah, the Kevin Nash wheelchair spot was
so amazing.
40 times better than
Oh my God, it's unbelievable.
Fucking, and it was a 2 out of 3 falls retirement. No DQ. Falls go anywhere.
That's awesome.
Survivor Series is brought to you by Xbox. Get your Xbox. Go get that Godzilla game on it.
Go, hell yeah. Snickers style.
Ric Flair and Triple H versus Kane and Rob Van Dam in a tag match. Kane just walks to the ring.
Yeah, just kind of, which is fine because maybe he should. I don't know where Kane should be at this point. Should he be angry or should he be confused? Whatever it was, they did not relay what emotion Kane had here because Kane was doing wrestling moves in this match to Triple H. They were having wrestling matches here.
Yeah, I love that. It's weird. They're all these guys. I think are in the. I don't think is Flair in the first Elimination Chamber.
No, he's not.
No, it's
okay,
not.
So everybody else is though.
Booker is there as well. Yeah, Jericho.
Okay, so there should be some they should. I don't know. The story of this match should be different than what it was.
No way.
The story of fiance.
Fuck up, man. Anyways, RVD's got a little present for Triple H in a couple days, so.
Don't Holy fucking shit, you're right. Dude,
yeah, dude,
so
that's
crazy. This is they did this big fucking heavy angle. Kane is a murderer and implied other things. Triple H is in this match. Flair, Triple H, RVD, and Kane. RVD is coming out here, and this Jerry Lawler line stun locks Jerry Lawler and JR for the entirety of this fucking match. Jerry Lawler, as RVD comes out, he's doing his thing. They announce him. Rob Van Dam. It's quiet. Jerry Lawler very quietly goes, yin yang, yin yang. And then there's silence. And then JR says, all right, here comes fucking RVD. Like, what? And then later during the match, Jerry Lawler goes back to it and he says, is it yin yang or is it yin and yang? And JR is fucking going with him. He thinks about it. I think it's yin and yang. And they won't stop. Jerry Lawler is laughing, dying laughing at JR's explanation of if it's yin and yang. And JR, while Lawler is laughing and cannot talk because there's silence, and JR realizes he has to say something, says, what the hell is wrong with you? What are you laughing at? I can't pay attention to this fucking main event angle here because Jerry Lawler and JR are fucking doing bits on commentary.
What the hell are you doing over there, Tony?
That's exactly what it was.
So if you guys remember, Triple H had sex with a doll earlier.
He fucked a doll corpse.
Flair.
As Kane.
They just fucking get heat on RVD for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Flair is just straight up yelling spots to Triple H in the corner here.
He is.
Big knee. Big knee.
Big knee. He definitely says big knee. I remember that.
RVD gets heat on the whole fucking match. We're just waiting for the Kane hot tag because the wrestling, right? So
sure.
Triple H has sex with a woman that Kane murdered in a car accident.
Yes, or something.
And then we're going to wait for the Kane hot tag.
Yeah. Someone that looks very much like Stone Cold is in the crowd, by the way, too. Just very obvious Stone Cold in the crowd.
Kane hot tag. Earl doesn't allow it in. This is classic fucking Flair tag match stuff.
Also, at one point, I don't know what happens with the stairs. I don't know. Did somebody get bumped into the stairs or something? Because, for 3 different times, the camera's not on them, and I hear them moving the stairs so fucking loud.
Oh, I don't know.
And also, JR, Lawler's talking about the Katie Vick thing, I think, here. And JR says, oh, maybe I need to have a sense of humor. Maybe next time I see an accident on the interstate, I'll stop and look. What? What?
Now is it yin? Yeah.
And then he says, Triple H uses his power to manipulate people. And Lawler says, everyone does that. You do that. JR says, what? When I do that? And then they're laughing at the yin-yang thing. This is going fucking crazy here, man.
So Kane finally gets the hot tag here. Big Kane line off the top to Triple H. Hits a big boot. Flair just fucking I forgot what we're doing here.
Yeah, Kane, I'm gonna flip and fly, whatever.
He's fucking just standing there as he's getting fucking. He's just beating up Triple H. And Flair's like, Kane hits a back body drop on him. A sidewalk slam on Triple H. Jerry says that he has heard of Hulkamania, but not necrophilia. And then JR says, now what does necrophilia and Hulkamania He says, that don't even rhyme. Anyways, Kane and Triple H.
Yes, or is it yeah?
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that? Kane and Triple H fight to the back here. And then RVD hits the 5-star on Flair and they win.
They couldn't even give Kane a fucking pinfall here.
No way, because we got into the next segment, man.
Kane can't even fucking win, man. What the hell here?
After the match, we go backstage, still fighting from the match. Kane and Triple H fight backstage. Kane is now fighting near the truss where the backstage interview is set up.
knocks
the truss? Oh, no.
I thought it was going to go fucking flying, but thankfully it just leans against the wall.
Yeah, they definitely lost screws, though.
Yeah, God, I'm sure. They might be underneath it, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Kane throws Triple H into the Pepsi vending machine.
Yeah, he does. I was hoping he threw him through the glass window, but I guess we can't do that.
There's a guy back there. There's
a guy there. Yeah, you might not
I think Josh says, get a Pepsi, as he throws him in the machine.
You want a Pepsi?
Triple H then... Okay, so this is crazy.
This is stupid.
Triple H goes for the pedigree on the concrete in front of the car.
Hurricane is watching.
Yeah, he's not interrupting here. Well, no, he just saw Kane have sex with a doll. He said, I don't know about you, Kane.
Hurricane thought it was real.
Hurricane is an idiot.
Yeah. Triple H goes for the pedigree on the concrete. Now, in my head, the reason that Triple H
coming here.
Yes, Triple H goes for the pedigree near the car so Kane can back body drive him on the car.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Kane just gets him on the ground.
Slingshot.
Just fucking catapults him on
catapult. Shoot catapult into a car. There's people watching this. There's staff all over watching. Kane, stop doing moves.
Kane grabbed the glove, go to the choke slam.
He did. He set up for the choke slam. Fuck. What is wrong with you, man?
Kane hits a choke slam on the car.
That looked like it sucked, by the way. That was a good
dude, those are gnarly. I guess I don't even think about it really, but yeah, those are gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Kane puts Triple H in the trunk of the car, and then they close it.
JR calls it a restaurant quality ass whooping.
Now, a reminder of what has happened tonight.
Recap.
Triple H had sex with the doll.
And blamed it on Kane.
Thought it was Kane, so he didn't help Kane.
Hurricane believed the accusation to start the show and tried to save the tape. And then still decided to help Kane. What a real true friend.
Oh my God. Kane fucking puts Triple H in the trunk of the car. Hurricane closes it. Kane tells Hurricane, man, you gotta get out of here. You gotta get out of here.
You better get out of here, he says. Go on, get. He says, go on, get.
Go on, get.
Why? It's not like he was even doing anything.
Yeah, wait, get away before someone sees. I'm about to do something worse.
He should have sex with Triple H.
What the fuck? Well, Kane doesn't make it any fucking better for himself here. Kane leans down. He's kneeling next to the trunk, and he says, Triple H, you hear me in there? I'm gonna screw you.
I'm gonna have sex with you.
I'm gonna fuck Triple H
screw
now.
your brains out.
And the question is, will you still be alive, or will I fuck you when you're dead? And then Kane, in gear still, gets in the driver's seat, closes the door, and starts to drive away. And then the trunk opens, and Triple H has to close it. This is the most fucked up shit ever, man.
And then next week, Kane comes with a videotape. And see this tape? This is where I fuck Triple H.
I have a tape now.
This is where I fuck Triple H.
Dead Triple H.
I love how Kane tells Hurricane, you got to get out of here, man. So he does. He looks around for a second. I'm going to fuck you, Triple H.
I need to fuck you, Triple H. I need to fuck you more than anything I've ever needed to do.
More than you could ever imagine.
What a bunch of dumb fucking assholes on this show, man.
Just a reminder that the Survivor Series Elimination Chamber, man. This is like the go home Raw to that.
I don't think it is.
No,
it?
This was after. Okay. This is the Raw after No Mercy.
I think Survivor Series is November.
I thought it was. That's even
worse. It's like a month, I think. Still.
Yeah, this was go home to the Survivor Series.
That would be crazy if that was the case. Fuck. No. But I mean, it's still like this doesn't pay off.
What's cool though is Big Show gets out of here and then he goes and wins the WWE Championship at Survivor Series.
Oh, is it the turn?
Yeah, where Heyman turns on Brock and goes with Big Show. That's crazy.
Wow. Well, he just beat 3 minute warning, so you gotta get the title.
Well, Kane can't get shit. Kane should have went to fucking SmackDown, man. Fuck.
Honestly, everybody should have.
Triple H doesn't want to work Tuesdays, man. You're good over there.
This is also this Survivor Series has one of my favorite posters of all time. The RVD jumping.
That's awesome. Yes. Yeah.
I love the Survivor Series logo. The aesthetic of that show entirely is awesome.
Yeah.
Good show.
Well, this
Survivor
one.
Series.
Not Survivor Series. Big Show. Really love that Katie Vick thing. That was sweet. Yeah, big fan.